They told you to drink 8 glasses of water a day, a simple, harmless rule for good health. But what if I told you that for men and women over 60, the very way you're drinking that water might be silently working against you? What if that plain glass of cold water, the one you think is flushing out toxins, is actually making your circulation more sluggish, your feet colder, and your mind foggier? It's a shocking truth that most doctors never think to mention. But here's something even more surprising. There's a simple, 2-ingredient twist to that glass of water, a secret hidden in plain sight that can trigger a powerful circulatory reset in your body in as little as 7 minutes. This isn't some gimmick or a headline from a wellness magazine. This is based on a physiological principle that a handful of researchers are now realizing we've overlooked for decades. It's a discovery that's bringing hope to thousands of people who thought their best years, their years of vitality, clarity, and yes, even intimacy were long behind them. I'm Dr. Helen Burney, and for over 25 years, my entire practice has been dedicated to one thing: helping seniors reclaim the energy and confidence they thought was lost to age. I've worked with retired teachers, proud veterans, and grandparents who felt their bodies were giving up on them, only to watch them rediscover their inner spark. And I've seen it again and again. We're often told to fear things like sugar or cold drinks. But what if I told you there's a specific cold beverage that can actually support healthy blood pressure, sharpen your focus, and send a revitalizing rush of blood flow to every part of your body, especially the parts that have felt neglected for years? In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what that drink is. I'll show you the science behind why it works so fast, the precise way to prepare it for maximum effect, and the simple daily habits you can pair with it to make the results last. This isn't just a recipe, it's a blueprint for waking up your body from the inside out. Before we begin, I want to connect with you. If you're here because you feel like your body isn't what it used to be, and you're ready to take back control, please type a 1 in the comments below. It tells me that this message is reaching the people who need it most. And if you're just curious, type a 0. Your feedback helps me serve you better. And of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. You won't want to miss the health lessons I designed specifically for you. All right, let's begin by uncovering the hidden reason your circulation slows down after 60 and why this simple drink might be the breakthrough you've been searching for. When my patients come to me complaining about feeling tired, cold hands and feet, or a frustrating lack of performance, they almost always blame it on one thing: age. But age isn't a disease. It's a series of small, gradual changes. And when it comes to circulation, the biggest change happens in the lining of your blood vessels. Think of your blood vessels when you were young as brand new, flexible garden hoses. The water flows through them effortlessly. But after 60, those hoses start to get stiff and narrow. This is a condition called endothelial dysfunction. The cells lining your arteries lose their ability to produce a critical molecule called nitric oxide, which is the master signal that tells your blood vessels to relax and open up. Without enough nitric oxide, your blood flow becomes slow and sluggish. It struggles to reach the tiny capillaries in your brain, your hands, your feet, and yes, your pelvic region. This is the real thief behind that brain fog, the constant chill, and the loss of vitality in the bedroom. I'll never forget a patient of mine. Let's call him Robert, a 72-year-old retired accountant, sharp as a tack his whole life, who came to me feeling defeated. "Dr. Burney," he said, "I feel like the lights are dimming. I can't focus on my crossword puzzles like I used to. My wife says my hands are always like ice. And in the bedroom, well, let's just say things aren't firing on all cylinders." Robert was doing everything right. He walked every day, he ate a decent diet, and he drank plenty of water. But it wasn't working. The spark was gone. That's when I introduced him to this simple morning ritual. Not a drug, not an expensive supplement, but a drink made from 2 humble ingredients: fresh, unsweetened coconut water and a few fresh mint leaves. At first, he was skeptical. How could something so simple possibly work? But I explained the science, and he agreed to try it for 1 week. What happened next? is why I'm sharing this with you today. This simple drink doesn't just hydrate you, it directly addresses the nitric oxide problem. The coconut water is one of nature's richest sources of potassium and magnesium. These electrolytes act like traffic cops for your vascular system, helping to relax the artery walls. But the real magic happens when you combine it with mint and serve it cold. That's the key to the 7-minute reset. And we'll explore exactly how that works right now. So, why does this drink work so quickly when most treatments take weeks or months? The answer lies in a powerful 3-part physiological response. First, let's talk about the cold temperature. When you drink a cold beverage, your body has an immediate instinctual reaction. To protect your core temperature, it briefly constricts the blood vessels in your gut. This is called vasoconstriction. But your body is smart. It immediately seeks to restore balance. Within minutes, it triggers a rebound effect. It dramatically widens those same blood vessels and others throughout your body to rush warm blood back to the area. This is called vasodilation, or what I like to call the circulatory pump. You're essentially priming the pump and forcing your entire vascular system to wake up. Second, we have the coconut water. As this pump is happening, your body is absorbing the rich payload of potassium and magnesium from the coconut water. These minerals are essential cofactors for producing nitric oxide. So, just as your blood vessels are being told to open wide, you're giving them the exact fuel they need to do it effectively. It's a perfect 1-2 punch that counteracts the arterial stiffness that comes with age. And third, there's the fresh mint. Mint isn't just for flavor. It contains a compound called menthol. When you ingest it, menthol activates specific receptors in your body that not only create a cooling sensation, but also help stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. This is your rest and digest system. It's the opposite of your fight or flight stress response. When this system is active, your heart rate slows, your body relaxes, and blood flow is naturally redirected away from your limbs and towards your core organs, including the reproductive system. For men, this system is absolutely critical for achieving and maintaining a healthy erection. For women, it's essential for arousal and pelvic blood flow. So, you have the cold water priming the pump, the coconut water fueling the vasodilation, and the mint calming your nervous system to allow that blood to flow where it's needed most. It's a beautiful, natural symphony. Robert, my patient, called me after just 3 days. He said, "Doc, I don't know what's in this drink, but something has changed. I woke up this morning, and for the first time in years, I felt awake, truly awake. Even my hands felt warm." That's the power we've been overlooking. Now, let me show you the precise way to prepare this so you can experience it for yourself. Preparing this drink is incredibly simple, but the details matter. You don't need a blender or any fancy equipment. This is about intention. First, the ingredients. You'll need about 6 to 8 ounces, 180, 240 ml of pure, unsweetened coconut water. I cannot stress this enough, check the label. You want one with no added sugar or flavorings. The added sugar will completely negate the benefits. Next, you need 4 to 5 fresh mint leaves. Here's the ritual. 1. Place the mint leaves in the bottom of a glass. 2. Take the back of a spoon and gently press down on the leaves, just enough to bruise them slightly. You'll smell that beautiful, fresh aroma. This is crucial. It releases the essential menthol oil. 3. Pour the cold coconut water over the leaves. 4. Let it sit for at least 10 minutes in the refrigerator. This allows the oils to infuse and ensures the drink is cold enough to trigger that circulatory pump effect. Some of my patients even make it the night before, so it's ready to go when they wake up. Now, the timing. The best time to drink this is in the morning, on an empty stomach. This is when your body is most receptive to absorbing the nutrients. When you drink it, don't gulp it down. Take your time. Make it a mindful act of self-care. You are not just drinking a beverage, you are sending a powerful signal to your body that you are ready to feel alive again. I remember another patient, Eleanor. A 68-year-old retired schoolteacher who loved gardening but was plagued by painful leg cramps at night and a heavy, dragging fatigue. She felt her world was shrinking. She started this morning ritual, and a week later, she told me something remarkable. "Dr. Burney," she said, "I spent 3 hours in my garden yesterday, and I didn't have to stop once. My legs feel lighter, and for the past 2 nights, I've slept right through without a single cramp." This isn't just about male performance. This is about whole body vitality. It's about having the energy to do the things you love. But to make these changes stick, we need to pair this drink with a few simple habits. This drink can open the door to better circulation, but these 3 simple habits will keep that door wide open. Habit 1. The 10-minute wake-up walk. Right after you finish your drink, don't just sit down. Get up and move gently for 10 minutes. A slow walk around your house or your block is perfect. Think of it this way: the drink opens the floodgates of circulation, and the walk helps direct that flow to your muscles, your brain, and your entire body. Habit 2. The nitric oxide snack. About 20 to 30 minutes after your drink and walk, have a small protein-rich snack that also supports nitric oxide production. A boiled egg is good, but even better is a small handful of walnuts or a slice of whole grain toast with a sprinkle of flax seeds. These foods provide building blocks that help your body continue producing that all-important nitric oxide throughout the day. Habit 3. The 3-minute breathing anchor. Sometime in your morning, take just 3 minutes to sit quietly and focus on your breath. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold for a moment, and exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. This simple act lowers your cortisol, the stress hormone that constricts blood vessels and keeps your parasympathetic nervous system engaged. It's the perfect counterbalance to a stressful world. Now, there are also things you should avoid. Don't follow up this healthy ritual with a sugary pastry or a processed breakfast cereal. That's like taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. These habits aren't about perfection, they're about consistency. They work together to create a foundation of lasting vitality. One of the questions I get most often is, "Dr. Burney, is this safe for me? I'm on medication for my blood pressure, heart, diabetes." It's a critical question, and I want to address it with the seriousness it deserves. For most people, this drink is perfectly safe. The ingredients are natural foods. However, you are the expert on your own body, and you must be its wisest advocate. This is not medical advice to stop or change any of your prescribed medications. This ritual is designed to support your body's natural functions, not replace the care you receive from your doctor. Here are a few things to keep in mind. If you have kidney disease, coconut water is high in potassium. If you've been told to limit your potassium intake, you must speak with your doctor before trying this. If you are on blood pressure medication, a significant, consistent increase in hydration and potassium can affect your blood pressure. This is often a good thing, but it means you should monitor your levels and keep your doctor informed, as they may need to adjust your dosage over time. If you have diabetes, unsweetened coconut water has a very low glycemic impact, but you should still monitor your blood sugar as you introduce any new routine into your life. The most important rule is this: listen to your body, and always maintain an open dialogue with your personal physician. The goal here is to become a more active, informed partner in your own health journey. When I reflect on all the years I've spent sitting across from men and women in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s, I've learned one profound truth. It's not age that breaks us down. It's the quiet belief that it's too late. It's the little habits, repeated over years, that either build us up or slowly wear us away. Today, we've talked about a simple drink, coconut water and mint. It seems so small, almost trivial, but it's not about the drink itself. It's about what it represents. It represents a choice. The choice to believe that your body is still listening. The choice to stop accepting fatigue, brain fog, and a loss of vitality as normal. The choice to take one small, consistent action every single day for your own well-being. I've seen it in Robert's eyes when he told me he and his wife feel more connected than they have in years. I've heard it in Eleanor's voice when she talks about planting a new rose bush, something she wouldn't have had the energy for last year. These aren't miracles. This is biology. This is your body responding, sometimes in incredible ways, when you finally give it the right signals. So, as you go to your kitchen tomorrow morning, I want you to remember this. You are not broken. You are not a diagnosis on a chart. And you are certainly not too old. The body you wake up in is still capable of change, of healing, of feeling alive. You just need to give it a reason to start with this one glass. Let it be the first signal to your body and to yourself that you're not just surviving, you're ready to thrive again. I'm Dr. Helen Burney, and I want you to remember you are in the driver's seat of your health. Thank you for letting me be a part of your journey today.